And we're back. We
Why
did
do you not
it, team.
just count through our shenanigans? Like, we're just gonna do it to screw with you now. That's, you know that, right? You'd be
Yeah,
like,
I'm
oh,
we'll
we're
like,
live
stop
in
counting
five.
down.
we're live in
Yeah.
5,
We're ready. We're ready. Go, go, go. Keep
four and a
talking. Go, go, go,
half.
He's like, I will stop counting if you do not
go.
stop.
Okay, Dad.
Wow. Hi, guys. Welcome back.
We're back.
We come back from the commercial. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. So I want to walk over to the Minotaur and pick up his axe. And
It's really heavy.
it's okay. I'm using it more to carve than to chop because I want to carve out his horns.
Oh,
Give me an athletics check.
Okay.
While he's
I
doing
find this
this, I would like to begin inspecting the rest of the room for anything out of the ordinary. I'm going to use my inspiration on this to see, look for traps, hidden things, since I don't have detect magic.
All right, give me a perception check with advantage.
I would have had it anyways, but
So you look around this room. It's really, I mean, anything out of the ordinary, lots of things are. There are archways that don't go anywhere. There's a door that just opens to more stone wall. There's bricked up windows. There's like a couple of stairs that are sheared off in the middle of the flight. They don't seem to go, like, it's a very
use my inspiration on this to see, look for traps, hidden things, since I don't have detect magic.
All right, give me a perception check with advantage.
I would have had it anyways, but
So you look around this room. It's really, I mean, anything out of the ordinary, lots of things are. There are archways that don't go anywhere. There's a door that just opens to more stone wall. There's bricked up windows. There's like a couple of stairs that are sheared off in the middle of the flight. They don't seem to go, like, it's a very Escher looking room.
Can I ask Alizarin to assist me with this to get advantage?
Yeah,
For
totally.
the strength factor.
While that's going on, begin quietly conversing with the dwarf if he allows me to.
Lorian, that axe is way too heavy for you to do any work with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
I can try it. I can try it.
Yeah, Lizarin, you can give it a try if you want.
I welcome the party to help me get these horns off of this beast. I feel
I
like
see you sweating.
Yeah.
So I'm like, alright.
Do you want some like help with that?
Can I? Are you okay?
You seem to be having a difficult time.
Yeah.
I'm like
Microsoft paperclip. I see you're trying to remove.
When he's struggling with the Minotaur horns, I converse with the dwarf in Dwarven. Do you understand what happened to you?
He looks at you. He says, "When you cured me, you mean?"
No, before that, when the dragon lady attacked you. You understand why that was.
He shakes his head. He says, "No, I assumed she was just."
The room is cursed. It is no fault of her own.
Oh, she's cursed.
Did you not see the magical ability that came forth from the room, which caused her to act out of turn?
He looks over to where Zisa is like prancing around, and he says, "Is that why she's like that?"
I don't think she's afflicted now, but it's possible the rooms could cause us to turn on each other again. You should be more wary in the future. I thought dwarves were, well, better suited for battle, not picked up and thrown around by girls.
He gives you a glare. He says, "Well, I will."
So I'm like, hey.
You didn't understand what we were saying.
Yeah, I will let that one slide on account of you healing me, but I'll be sure to guard my back around the rest of you for however long we're in here.
'Tis our only way. I go and I start inspecting the Minotaur for any amulets, rings, gems, things braided into his hair.
Okay. Let's see here what he's got.
As she walks over, I ask her if she'd like to help us try to remove these horns.
I was gonna say she better watch out because I'm just
Yeah,
like
we're-
swinging at them, trying to
Alyssa
knock
and I
them
are
off.
like furiously trying to get these horns off of him.
Can I help as a goat? Can I help?
Ram the horns off.
Well, I don't know if you set it up the right way.
I mean, how you would have to explain to me how you're helping.
Well, all right. Let's think about this.
Calithra, you find 19 copper pieces.
So we have the giant axe, right?
Yeah.
Lorian is now.
No one was
Alyssa
able to pick it up.
dragging it around.
Okay. So can we? Did his horns is he on his back on the ground? Like, is his horns like?
Yeah.
Okay. So if he's on his back and his horns are do they curl backwards or do they curl out?
They curl this way, whatever this is.
Like bowl style.
Yeah.
Okay, so if he's on his back and they're out to the side, can we drag the axe underneath one of them? And then I can jump on the horn,
To snap it off. Yeah.
snap it off.
Well, I mean, the axe on its side,
Physics? Yes.
pretty tall.
Oh.
Oh,
We are standing in a cavern that is ever changing by a magic that we don't understand. If you wish to dawdle and take off the horns of this creature and have us perhaps entombed in here forever, then that is your quest. I, however, wish to find the feathers of Avant and be on our way. Here, take this paltry copper and let us go, I say, throwing the copper pieces on the ground in front of me dramatically.
can I do a wisdom check or something on these walls? You said there were doors and walls and stuff, right?
Yeah, what are you looking for with this check?
Exits
Um,
or entries, secret places.
this room is a dead end.
What is he guarding though? Why is he in that room?
Right. Why would he be there?
The feathers have changed everything, perhaps even beginning to summon more creatures from an area beyond us. Perhaps the Lich paid for these creatures to be here. I care not. Let us be on our way until we can find the feathers and possibly the phylactery and destroy the Lich so I can be rid of all of you.
Since I'm a goat and I can't argue with that, I just shrug my goat shoulders and walk towards the door.
I'm really worried about being magically stuck in here. That idea does not appeal to me. So
All right,
I begin to...
We'll just come back for it later. If it's still here.
So yeah, so you go back down this hallway, the only hallway you can go back down.
And I mentioned to Ziza, let's maybe travel a little bit more carefully through the rest of the vault.
And I go plump, 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 plump. Nah! And
Do you
then-
flick your tail at me
So sassy.
It's a very non-committal answer.
Cool.
I begin
Um,
moving back the way we came.
Is this just like an alcove in the hallway, this thing right here where I'm sitting?
You could look down there and see what's down there.
Sure.
I will.
Okay. So you peer down this turn and you can see it's a hallway that extends much further.
I stealth
Okay.
25. And
Very good.
I tell everybody to hang back for a second while I scout ahead and move forward.
I cast my blessing of... Oh, I'd have to touch him. He's not going to let that happen. Whatever.
Y'all are fussy. This.
You go die.
Yeah.
Oh, this smell like poop. I gotta get out of here.
This place, the Lich could come back, and we could all be in her dungeon.
Okay, I'll
Lich
go
strong.
to the corner and peer around the corner.
Yeah, the hallway extends further and
going-
turns around another corner.
Wow.
Can I keep him within range of my dark vision? Which would, I don't want him to get too far along.
Your dark vision is like 120.
I turn.
Okay.
Yeah, like,
Holy.
I turn and then wave people forward.
Okay.
Like I'm just basically like scouting as far ahead as I need to for people to follow.
I let him go as far ahead as my dark vision will allow.
And
I have dark vision. I'm a goat. Can I see anything?
I don't think
a lizard's just leading you by the horn. Like lizard's just like
Okay.
with their arm behind you.
Someone just needs to help me.
Yeah, I don't see anything about vision here. I don't
No, there's nothing. I'm a blind goat. I'm just
pitiful bleeding.
Aw.
running into people. Nah.
Team question mark.
Can you see in the dark, light-skinned elf? Perhaps you check to see heat signatures before blundering forward.
Well, I have dark vision, so I'm assuming if I see something, Nadja will tell me. If it's
Yeah.
within dark vision range.
I know, I'm just taunting you because I don't like you because you're an elf.
So don't forget to move your tokens,
Yeah.
lizards.
If y'all are following.
Oops.
Come on, little goat.
Nah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright,
Wow.
Whoa.
Goodbye.
I lost myself.
I'll walk up to this one and peer around this corner.
This
Oh.
part of the hallway is very short. That's not what I want to do. There we go. It's very short. It's like some bizarre hairpin business.
Okay.
As we're moving, I'm intensely listening for any reverberations from the stones, any sound that might come through and let us know that something's ahead that we might not see first. Sound travels a lot farther than normal on the surface. Yes.
Give me perception.
I hear nothing.
I would like to be doing that as well.
Alorian, give me
Oh, did you
perception.
grow up in the Underdark? Do you know all about sounds?
My ears work.
Alorian,
hear-
give me perception.
They're just as pointy as yours.
Check.
How
18.
pointy your life matters.
Alorian
Yeah.
can hear a little bit better. You hear
No, we can't.
you can hear grinding stone noises, like kind of like a mortar and pestle kind of noise.
Can I try?
Yes, you can.
What am I rolling on?
Flicking your
Perception?
little goat ears around.
My passive perception is 11, okay?
Yes, roll perception to have a listen.
And then how do I apply it to my goat form?
I mean, you crit failed. You can't.
Yeah, your
you
goat
can't
form
hear-
is deaf.
I asked that before I
You
saw
can
it.
only hear your own hooves
Oh,
clapping.
man. Well, I'm at that. I'm just...
I feel like we need the coconuts from Monty Python right now.
It's like echoing off the stone walls. It's really loud. The lizard is in front of you.
That was really good.
I'll
Was that your-
I'll move it to this side to peer
This
around
house.
this next corner.
Okay, easy peasy. The hallway continues, snaking around in this bizarre, magic-afflicted fashion.
Oh, there's echoing going on.
What?
What's happening? Something's about to go down.
You can hear a like slight rustle of fabric.
I'm so excited.
Okay, I'll peer around the next corner.
Okay.
At stealth, just saying.
Shorter hallway. It just snaking around,
I think
Ah!
and the fabric noise is getting louder.
I turn around and look at Calithra like for the first time ever with like a okay, this is getting fucking ridiculous kind of look. Like the winding around of the hallways.
I acknowledge his look and cast Blessing of the Trickster on myself. And then do a stealth check. So I'm just gonna do one of these.
Does that give you advantage?
Yes, it gives me an
Yes.
advantage on stealth, and then I guess I just go to yawn because something's not right here, and the elf is dense, but he's not wrong. So I'm just gonna not stealth very well.
No, you
What's the 13?
got a 17.
Wait,
Okay,
what?
right.
Because
Is anyone saying
she had
Oh, it gives
advantage.
advantage. I thought that was the one that. No, it's. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of pass without trace for the plus 10.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yes, I am now apparently very well. How am I gonna? What reason then?
Okay, so I will peek around the next corner. What's behind corner number 7?
Yeah, so you can. Oops, that's not shift. Here we go. So you look around the corner once again, and you can see that this hallway terminates in a small room.
Seriously?
I know where my next sacrifice to Loth is coming from.
Oh God.
Are you
Yeah,
moving
after-
forward into the room or not?
Not
After
now.
the noise, the rustling of fabric stops abruptly.
Can I see into that room with my dark vision at all? Can I tell who's in there?
I mean, it looks to be a very, at least, shallow room. You don't know how long it extends to the right there, but you can see the edge of a luxurious rug on the floor.
It's possible that it's human, right? I'm going to try and get closer and see.
Okay, while she's doing that,
since-
I'm gonna go back the other way and be like,
Would y'all shut the hell up?
Because if it's intelligent, then we can talk to it. If we can talk to it, I can trick it.
and then I wave everybody to come up a little bit.
So you stealth.
I drop my stealth and typical Calithra style stride into the room.
It's a room. There's a really nice rug on the floor.
I lift the rug up, expecting to see some sort of trapdoor or something.
Can you make a dex save for me?
Of course I can. I would be so happy to. Oh no.
Oh, there's a rug. Cisa, there's a rug.
Yeah.
Please don't tell me I fall down a tunnel. That would be the worst.
No. You reach for this rug.
Does she have the 13 because of blessing a trickster? By the way.
No, I said before that I went to go grab that I dropped my stealth.
Well, no, that you get the blessing for an
Your
hour.
blessing stay.
Okay.
So you do have a 13. But
Thank you, Lawyer Rob.
You're welcome. I don't think it'll help, but just late.
Yeah. Hey man, every point counts for something.
the DC is 13.
Oh, thank God. Go, bro.
Does that mean you win or lose? You win?
Yeah.
I made
Ties
it.
go to the defender. Whatever. GM call. You narrowly escape. So you reach for this rug to lift it up, and it suddenly ripples in animation and like tries to land on you, like cover you, and you
Mhm.
manage to duck out of the way just in time. And it writhes on the floor.
A magic carpet. Which
Can
one of us
you-
is gonna do it?
Somebody needs to roll
Not singing.
initiative, and by that I mean everybody.
We have to roll a what?
Initiative.
Oh.
Yeah, this guy right
By
here.
the power of Loth, I'm going to take over your innate body and mind.
Oops, that's not what I wanted to put on the token later.
Oh, I gotta remember to hit my token first.
Hold on, I gotta.
We're gonna
What?
stop.
Smothering.
Stop. Why is
No.
Select token.
Oh wait, I did put it there. Okay,
Hit
that's
initiative. Oh, I selected my token and I hit initiative.
So, did it flatten itself back out?
Oh, there it is.
it's like writhing around on the ground. There's ripples and stuff. You can see it moving.
Is it still very dark? Am I still not able to see anything?
It's still pretty dark, yeah. This is no longer a drawing. There we go. Sorry, I had to get it out of disguise mode. And let's roll initiative for our rug. It's pretty bummed about not being able to smother Calithra. And then I need to add one for Keller as well, who is very dismayed by this development because the rug was not like this before. Keller is a person who rolls initiative like that. It's decent. Sorry, lots. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Keller has a 16. So,
I really can't believe he survived that gouging of the minotaur. Sorry.
I know.
Yeah.
Friend.
You tried your best, Zisa.
No, I'm so proud.
So Alizarin and Alorian go at the same time. Alorian, you can see, and this rug would be over here because he just tried to smother Calithra. You can see this rug like moving in this very odd fashion just beyond Calithra. Alizarin, you hear like a sudden flap of fabric as this thing tries to grab. What do you guys do?
I scooch past Calithra.
Okay.
I allow him to do so without being my typical difficult Calithra self,
Thank you.
it's right in front of me.
And like as I'm moving up, I'm telling the people behind me to hurry up and get in the room. And I'm gonna hold my action. I'm just gonna move up and hold my action, but I'm telling everyone to hurry up and get in the room.
Okay. What are you holding your action until?
Till people get in the room so we can all jump on it at the same time.
Okay. Got it.
So I'm blindly running into this room, so I hope that no one's standing in the doorway.
It's not your turn.
No.
Alizarin.
Sorry, I was measuring.
see
I
that.
follow.
Yeah.
I follow.
See a really nice rug that's
That's nice.
that is it's animated and it's
Yeah,
weird.
as she's running up, I'm like, the rug's alive. We need to contain it.
You say that? Do I hear that? I mean, I'm just running because you said to come quickly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can hear that.
All right.
Zisa,
I'm like, mess, like get out of the way. And I just run as far as I can go, which is 40 feet, which is like right here, I think.
okay. So you're like moving Calithra out of the way with your head.
Yeah, and I am like,
She could potentially run underneath my. Oh no, I'm pretty short. She could have.
I just run by you.
Giant ghost.
And now I am like unknowingly just apparently standing on top of this rug.
Oh wow, the rug needs to go to the back. There we go. Gosh, rug. Okay.
Well then, as I see her as a gigantic goat step onto the rug, I motion to Alizarin to grab this corner that's kind of by us, and then I want to try to get on top of like a more opposite corner, like right here.
Okay. Yep.
So like Alizarin to like move up, and then hopefully we're.
Alizarin will have to do that on her turn because she didn't hold her action like you did.
Okay.
Keller is gonna squeeze into the room in the corner and just kind of like look bemusedly at you guys. He's not quite sure.
Get on the rug.
He
Get on the rug if you want to live.
he takes a little short dwarf hop onto the rug. Calithra, what are you doing?
Have I seen or heard of certain arcana, something I can roll to know something about this rug? Have I seen it in my schooling with Loth? Have I heard of anything?
Yeah, roll. I mean, you can roll arcana. You could roll history. Either would give you different information.
Let's go with arcana because I want to know how to destroy it.
You recognize the pattern as being High Elven. It looks like very high quality work from Hielanor.
Burn it! I burn it!
Yeah. Okay.
From the demon web fires of the abyss, burn!
I
I say, casting it on the far corner of the rug.
Rugs like these don't typically move, but you know everything's in here is weird. and that's what you can tell about it.
It's a cursed item of the Lich. Destroy it. Persuasion.
Do you just say that, or are you doing something?
I am going to, yes, sorry. And my anger of the elves is just overtaking my real life here. Sacred Flame.
Rug has to make a dexterity save.
With 3 people standing on it. Good luck.
That will give it disadvantage. It's pretty good at that.
Do I get my +3 of the spell attack bonus? Because then that would make my
No.
spell DC 14. No? Okay.
No. So yeah, it curls up that last corner of
God
its
damn
thumb,
it.
and it's like, oh, don't burn me, bro.
Oh, by Lot's 8 legs, destroy it.
It is the rug's turn. It is going to try. Can each of you make a dexterity save?
It's gonna swoop you.
Keller jumps off the rug. He's doing his hokey pokey. He's like, nope. Britt fails. Lorian, could I get a dex save from you?
Do I just roll off of this rug?
I feel like. Okay.
Yeah, Lorian, you can move off the rug as the rug like ripples up, wraps itself around Zisa.
Ah!
Goat form Zisa is now Goat Burrito.
Oh, no.
So, okay.
What is the quibble?
No, I'm just wondering what it like. What did it? Does it make like a athletics check or something to be strong enough?
No. This is a move it has. It can just do that. It has one action, and it is smother. This is literally the only thing it can do. Okay, so why won't you let me do the thing?
Destroy it.
Oh, listen. Well, you can't yet because I'm still a goat, but. Nah.
So yeah.
I'm angrily bleeding out. Nah.
Yeah, Zisa is trapped in this rug. And she'll have to make further checks to get out. But now that it's got Zisa wrapped up, it seems pretty content. It's just holding on to Zisa and chilling out. What do you guys do?
Is it my turn?
When-
Can I do something now?
Turn into a dragon.
It is
I mean, you
it is
know what I'm-
Lorian's turn.
All right.
There's a goat burrito.
Everybody get out of the way, by the way.
Can I want to try to use. So paint a picture of what this looks like for me for a second.
So there's
Is it just a so like I'm thinking of like does everybody know what like a crab rangoon is?
I
From
love
like the
crab
Chinese
rangoon.
places. I'm thinking like this
Hell
is what
yeah.
it looks like where like she's in the middle of the rug and it's like folded up like around her like a Bulbasaur or something.
Like a dim sum.
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
it's more
Yeah.
like a burrito. Like it's
So it's like-
wrapped around her.
Okay, because it would okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Is it like, does it love me or is it like trying to kill me?
You right now you can't really tell.
All right.
It seems to just be content to just have you trapped.
Can I try to hug it back?
You can move your little goat legs, but
I'm gonna move my goat legs, trying to just let it know that I'm trying to be friends with
you
it.
finally found a
just-
friend in the Underdark.
Stop struggling.
I mean, if I grab the edge of it and try to pull at it, does it resist?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, I want to try to take a dagger and carve a hole in it about 5 to 6 inches from the edge of it.
A goat-sized hole?
Like I'm not trying to move it. I'm just like holding the edge of it somewhere, and like taking my dagger and like digging like a hole into the rug.
Let's do opposed dex checks because it's gonna try and wiggle out of that.
Like into the corner? Like you're just kind of trying to cut a hole in it?
Yeah, like about 5 to 6 inches from the edge of it, like to cut, just a dagger.
Oh my.
It's real wiggly. Give me a dex roll.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
I ask for assistance to hold the thing.
Well, it's also my turn, so
Yes, it is also Lizard's turn.
Let's see. I mean,
20 is not as good as 22.
It just isn't.
true.
So you grab onto the edge of it and it seems fine, and then you pick up a dagger and it like inches away like a caterpillar, and so you're just in the middle like, whoa, what is this? What is happening? We're going.
okay.
Yeah, this bleeding goat burrito just wiggles the fuck away from you like a pro.
This is ridiculous. Okay. That's all I can do, I guess. That's my action.
I mean, now you've just got a it doesn't seem hostile. It just won't let go of Zisa.
So are we still taking turn orders now, or is it just like
we can drop out of initiative order. You could just
I start taking the oil that I have in my backpack and I soak the rug in it.
Okay, it can't
Great,
really.
and now I'm
it's a
gonna
very
turn.
small room.
Yeah, I soak it and then I begin trying to light it on fire, and I don't care that she's inside of it.
That's fine. I'm resistant to fire because I'm turning back into my dragon form.
Okay, you turn into a dragon form and you just burst out of it. It was not prepared for that.
All right.
And you are a dragon standing on this oily rug.
I am already
I would
looking
like to tell
for.
everyone to get out of the way.
I get out of the way. I do the thing. Light it on fire.
Yeah,
Get out of the
colors
room.
like peace.
I am like
And-
bye.
No!
Bye.
Yeah, order.
Like peeking around the corner.
All right, now I'm gonna light this thing on fire.
You might want to get off of it first.
I am resistant to fire,
It's
so
her
it
on
doesn't
fire. It's fine.
matter.
So yeah, you breathe fire on this thing, and it like wiggles around. It doesn't have any way to like make vocal sounds, but you can imagine that it's screaming in its little rug head, wherever that is. And the edges of it blacken and curl.
Is it on fire? So it's on fire. It's definitely burning.
Super on fire.
Oh
it's like
no!
really on fire.
If I had been a real goat, we could have had something.
Loth be praised, accept my sacrifice.
Yeah, so it burns down. The room is oily and smells like smoke, and there's no real way to ventilate it.
So I'm gonna walk out of the smoke like a fucking hero. Guys, 1, I am no longer a goat. 2, that rug is done.
Yes.
Now,
thank
can
you.
someone lead me to where we need to go? Because I can't see shit.
Were there any doors in that room?
Not any that. There's one exit. Sorry, there are no doors, but there's another hall.
Oh.
That way.
That would have been
Chad
the
is
way I
really
had
sad that I just burned this rug. I just need to say to you guys that sometimes relationships are meant to be intense and very short. All right, we can continue.
Your love burned bright.
It was a fast, very intense, hot thing,
Yeah.
and now it is over. Between my goat self and that rug, we had our moment, and the moment has ended. So
That's what
we have
happens
to
when
move
things
on.
have been created worthless and burned quickly.
Yikes. So yeah, there's a hall down this way. You can see that it's very short and come on. Does another one of those bizarre turns.
Stop for me.
I will also stealth and begin listening again.
Okay.
I'm asking Alizarin to please lead me to where we need to go, and I'm reaching out my giant dragon hand.
Okay, come on, girlfriend.
You hold my dragon hand and lead me, please.
I hold your giant dragon hand.
Thank you.
So you guys go. You come to an intersection here.
Okay. Come on, dwarf.
He sighs.
Did I hear any other sounds as we were coming up the hall? I'm also that was my
Nothing new.
Okay,
Yes.
then I continue to move forward, and left is just as good a direction as any, and take a look inside this way.
The hallway continues and turns here.
What?
Okay. So you follow another one of these crazy every time until you get to another intersection here.
I continue to go left.
I'm okay. I cast prestidigitation where I am right here at this intersection
Mm-hmm.
to put a marker on the wall that says we came from this direction,
Okay.
and then I continue following her over here.
Just putting a thing there. In bright pink, because that's how I do. Okay. Yeah. So.
My marker was in bright pink. Yeah, totally.
Oh, okay.
Of course it was, you fairy.
Damn. So the hallway continues.
I'm sorry. Who killed the minotaur? Not you. That's right.
By the aid of Loth, obviously.
And everybody move your tokens through this bizarre hallway configuration.
You are killing me on Roll20. I'm trying to follow like for the stream. I'm like, what?
I am continually looking for marks and things along the walls, anything, and trying to remember it the best I can, map in my mind.
Nothing moves while you're looking at it, but sometimes you'll see a door, like a door that doesn't go anywhere. You open it and there's just more wall behind it, and then the next time you look over there, it's just the wall. There's no door. It's really weird. Super strange. And speaking of doors, you come to one at the end of this hallway.
I open it.
It's locked.
Butts.
Is the door locked?
Perhaps you might assist. Something as simple as opening a door, even you can't screw that up.
Wait, chat says I have dark vision, and I'm looking it up, and it looks like I do.
Where do you see that?
On the internet. I think I do have... Hold on. Because if I have dark vision, this changes everything, guys.
There you go, chat. There you go, chat.
This truly changes my life.
Because I'm pretty sure I looked at Dragonborn.
I thought that as well, and now I'm like, I want to double check, because if I have dark vision, then that's amazing.
We're all D8. We all have dark vision.
Can you or can you not open this door, or is it beyond your skill level?
I mean, are you asking me to open the door?
So for chat, she's not a dragon. She's a dragon.
I'm dragonborn. I'm not an actual dragon. We just say dragon because we roll real loose around here.
I look to the dwarf and I say, are you capable of opening the door by any means? In Dwarven. Dwarf.
Oh, I am the dwarf. Haha.
Mm-hmm.
He reaches.
No
down.
dark vision. Damn it.
Yeah, he reaches down into his pack and pulls out a set of keys, and he starts trying them on the door. And he's kind of like muttering to himself and trying to figure out where this door originally was.
So that means that the doors don't change themselves, they just relocate and the buildings move around as well.
Yes.
And the dwarf didn't get blown up by anything, so it's not warded. Approximately how big was this space before it had changed, Master Dwarf?
He shrugs his shoulder as he continues trying to open the door, and he says, there were a handful of rooms. There were the armory and the library, and of course the room where we kept all the all the good stuff. But these long, twisting hallways, we didn't construct this.
I asked him if the room that contained the minotaur seemed familiar in its appearance.
He stops to think, and he says, no, there's nothing in there. I mean, it's hard to tell all of the walls from each other. I mean, that rug was in the archive room. Shrugs, maybe that's the room? That was the archive room? But I wonder where all the artifacts have gone then. He continues trying to open the door. And unless anybody has anything else they want to say or do,
I just stand waiting for one of these impetuous males to open the door and make themselves useful.
I can't see shit, so I'm just gonna stand there.
Who drew a poop on the map, though?
I was wondering who did that. I was kind of impressed.
I don't know what you're talking about.
God damn it. It's poop. Okay, anyway. Sorry, distracted. Finally, he lands on a key and manages to open the door.
I was going to say, I'm going to wait till he gets about halfway through the keys and then just try to pick it if he doesn't get one, but okay.
So it opens up into another small room. In the center of this room is a circle of what looks like runes. They're carved into the floor and glowing.
Can I roll a religion or an arcana?
I mean, you could roll either.
I'm gonna go with religion.
Since I noticed the rug of high elven nature, can I roll maybe a history check as a high elf to see if it registers anything for me?
Yeah, roll history. Okay, Calithra. Well, let me start. Elorian, you don't recognize this as high elven. This doesn't look like anything you guys would have done. Calithra, you recognize that the words, the runes are dwarven in origin, and they look like runes that are related to the god of the dwarves, which I think is Kilarth, the Shaper. What named it?
This is from your god, I say, looking at the dwarf. Do you recognize this ritual?
And let me roll, I guess, a wisdom check for him. Because he might. He scratches at his beard and he says, those look like runes of protection, but I can't tell what it's meant to protect from.
It's likely only going to work on you. Attempt to stand within it.
So he shrugs his shoulder, moves into the center of the room. When he crosses into the circle, the runes light up. Is that where everybody's standing?
I am going to quickly go into the runes of protection with the dwarf as well. I make a mad dash for it.
Okay.
Yes.
So you run in there, Lorian, Alizarin, Zisa.
I follow Alizarin because she's holding my hand.
I don't go into the room. I like get far enough just to be able to see perception in the room, and if they want to move past me, I allow them to, but I don't go in the room.
Let's go, I say.
Yeah, I'm like, ooh, shiny.
Let's go.
Perhaps today we
I
find out how
love her.
strong the dwarf guard is.
So Lizard and Zisa, are you getting in the circle too, or just in the
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get in the circle.
Okay,
We all stand on each other, or is this good enough?
that's good enough. I just need to know where you are. So the runes light up around you. Lorian, you feel this like wave of heat. Could you make a dexterity save for me?
Sure.
Oh my.
Let me see what the situation is here. Okay. Okay, so the runes light up, and they get brighter and brighter, and then they catch fire with a white flame,
Shit.
and
Oh.
and flames explode outward from the circle, licking the walls of the room and blasting into the hallway where Lorian is standing. You're just singed a little bit for 4 damage as you manage to duck out of most of the way. Once the fire explodes outwards, it dies down and the runes get dark again. My vocabulary is gone to 18.
Whoa.
Do they not have schools for elves, or do you just spend the whole time running around in the woods, picking up sticks and throwing them at things? Perhaps if you had a slight bit of education, you would understand this arcana? I say, walking forward.
Why did you jump into it to begin with? Maybe if no one would have went inside of it, then nothing would have happened.
Perhaps we should stand inside the circle and you can walk into the room and we can test it for another time.
Perhaps you can keep moving.
Science.
Fire!
I moved
Cool.
to one of the doors.
Yeah, there's 2 exits here.
Let me move my token. Let's try. We're continuing with left, so I guess that'd be along this side of the wall. Yeah.
All right. Lovely. So you go down this exit and you enter into a long room lined with suits of armor. And there's a door at the far end.
I immediately figure that there is something terrible that's going to happen with these suits of armor. And can I roll a Arcana to, or I'm trying to from a distance inspect if there are any runes, because I can't cast detect magic, if I just suspect that these guys might try something. Do they look like magical constructs, or do they look like empty suits of armor?
Roll me some dice, and I will
Try to
let
talk
you
to
know.
them.
They are suits of armor.
They are empty suits of armor.
All right, I prepare to walk past them because nothing should slow down the stride of a high priestess to become of Loth.
What is everyone else doing as Calithra squints at these armor suits?
I'm so sorry.
I'm still holding Elizabeth's hand. My other hand is still up from being on the fire, so I'm just waiting to move because I can't see anything.
Yeah, Keller follows and he says, the armory. At least I recognize this room.
Is there anything here that could aid us? I say in Dwarven. Anytime I'm talking to the dwarf, I'm talking in Dwarven because I'm lording another intelligent fact over the elf's head that maybe if he had gone to school, he would be able to understand, etc., etc., etc.
He says a lot of this stuff is from centuries past. You might be able to wield it, I guess. But it's not much better than modern weapons.
Can I hear him talking?
Yes, he's
I'm-
talking in Dwarvish.
I'm moving up one square at a time.
I'm moving toward him, and once I seem to run into him, I just say, "I'm sorry about that."
He ignores you.
Minotaur.
Calithra, As you move through, one of the suits of armor.
I hate having to pretend that my character is dumb. She's so dumb. Why are you so dumb, Calithra?
Two of them turn towards you. And we are going to roll initiative to fight some armor and other things after this.
Wait! Does this dwarf respond to me or not? Because I just left alizarin to go apologize to him. So I need to know if he's cool with holding my hand because I still can't see.
He does not want to touch you.
He doesn't want to hold my hand.
He's kind of afraid that that's another ploy for you to grab him and throw him somewhere.
I'm just going to back out this hallway until I run into alizarin and grab her hand again.
Yeah, we'll do initiative for this room once we get back to the break.
Yes. Poor Calithra. Oh, she's so dead.
Okay, guys, we're gonna go to our second break of the evening. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. See you then.